Welcome to the only real estate podcast worth listening to, with your hosts Nick Good, Matt Kelderman, and Brian Force.
And so, what's that scam going around? That Leonis, or what is it?
Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone scam.
I just see memes for it. I really don't even know what the hell's happening.
You haven't gotten a call yet?
No,
I'm disappointed I haven't gotten a call.
And I'm surprised Matt doesn't, because Matt picks up every telemarketer call. In the office, I hear him all day. He's like, hello? He's like, oh, no, man, I already got cable, but I really appreciate the call, man. Just continue to follow up with me in the future. He's just too nice. It's unreal, man.
That's setting up good karma, man.
I try
That's
so
ridiculous right there.
One guy the other day called from New York. I was like, bro, if you're in Texas, I'd hire you because I've told you no 6 times and you won't hang up this damn phone.
Yeah, I mean, so the calls do work, but with these scams and more of this happening, where even we did a podcast yesterday, and the lady is talking about how she never answers the phone when it's an unidentified number.
Yeah.
And so we're having to adapt our kind of image into more of that media style of just getting out there in front of podcasts, through video, through our sphere even better. What are you seeing the agents resisting on in terms of not wanting to adapt or catch up to today's speed?
I think we've gotten very digital. And what I see working, so I know we're talking about what's struggling. What I see working is face-to-face. I think it goes back to that open house comment, right? So I think it's how do we provide value, and one of the ways we do that is face-to-face and the rapport that we can build in that world. So I see a lot of agents resisting that. I see a lot of agents that have gotten used to generating business digitally and are now looking at, and quite honestly, are not wanting to change in any way what that is. Like you said, you want to still be on the phones, and yet you're willing to make an adaptation into that. So it's I would say the biggest thing I see that resistance to is getting face to face with people.
So it's going back old school.
Yeah.
Which I love that, right? Like I will freely admit I'm not the biggest fan of open houses, just because I don't want to give my weekends back up. Right. I've worked my butt off to try and grab some of my weekends back, and Sunday.
That's what you have a team for, man.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, exactly. Well, and we do that now, but I also feel that a little bit in my business because I'm such a face-to-face relationship guy that I can connect with people through text message. We're using obviously the podcast and video platforms to connect with people too, but I'm not the greatest cold caller in the world, right? Like, so I love the fact that the face-to-face stuff is coming back. There's just not a lot of places to meet people face-to-face that are of time efficient, which I think is why a lot of agents push back, because face-to-face meetings are time consuming.
Well, I would say both in coaching appointments and so my consulting when around hiring new agents into the market center and seeing agents transfer to us, I'm shifting to a lot of Zoom calls.
Yeah.
It's still face-to-face. Yeah. Right? I'm still getting to do that, but I would probably say 15-20%, almost 1 out of 5 are going, at least the first connection is that way.
Right.
So I'm being able to combine digital with face-to-face.
And I think that's the technology thing that you're talking about with the old school stuff.
Yeah. And people not thinking that a buyer doesn't want to do that. I mean, that's a way to do it time effectively.